if you want to make something strong, you test it. And maybe if you want to make something ultimately strong, you test it ultimately. And I think that there's an aspect of being that has that element, that human beings are tested ultimately. Well, I had a vision once. I shouldn't tell you this, but I will anyways. I had a vision once that I went to heaven, and I was put in a Roman amphitheater with Satan. And so that was rather a shock, because I thought that was a hell of a thing to happen in heaven. And so I had this battle, and I won. And at the end, I came up to God and said, like, you know, what's with the whole Roman amphitheater thing there? It seemed like a bit over the top to me. Why would you put me in a ring with something like that? And he said, because I knew you could win. There's something to that in my estimation. It's like, do you protect the people you love, or do you try to make them strong? It seems to me there's something like consciousness through tragedy, clarity through suffering, maybe something like that. Or maybe the perfection that lurks as a potential in the future is something that has to be earned rather than given. Maybe it has no value without free choice. Maybe we have to distinguish between good and evil now that we have the capacity to actually apprehend them. Maybe that's what life is about. Maybe that's the separating of the wheat from the chaff. See, that's the idea in Revelation, right? Because when Christ comes back in the book of Revelation, he divides the damned from the saved. And the saved are the people who lived in Logos, and the damned are those who don't. And so there's this idea that there's this dynamic that underlies experience that is in fact that sorting. Now, I don't know what to make of that. But what I can make of that is that lies and deception destroy people's lives. And when they start telling the truth and acting it out, things get a lot better.